You can spend 6 months building a product, refining your financial model, and perfecting your pitch deck. But when an investor finally opens that file, you have exactly 30 seconds before they make a decision. It's easy to assume that if you have accurate market data and a clean design, you're safe. You expect that even if your pitch isn't perfect, an interested investor will pause, ask questions, or at least point out where your logic went off track. But that almost never happens. When an investor spots a structural flaw in your problem slide, they don't stop to correct you. They simply close the PDF, send a polite generic pass, and open the next deck. This silent rejection burns the social capital of the person who made the introduction. Presenting a case with broken logic forces your referrer to spend their own credibility on a deal that was never ready for the room. When you get that quiet, generic pass, it is rarely because your total addressable market is too small or your product lacks value. It happens because of a specific mechanical error on your problem slide, a sequencing mistake that shatters your narrative logic right out of the gate. Founders routinely try to answer the investor's third subconscious question before they have even addressed the first one. This out-of-order delivery creates immediate cognitive friction. The investor loses the narrative thread, and they disengage before you ever get to pitch your core value proposition. Let's look at how this breaks down in practice. Here is a visually polished problem slide as our autopsy subject. But if you read the text, the bullet points are entirely focused on complaining about why existing competitors are too slow and too expensive. The founder has jumped straight into criticizing the current market. They are trying to answer the question, what exactly is broken about today's solutions? But they skipped the prerequisite. This slide offers zero proof that a massive, painful problem actually exists for a specific user. You are analyzing the flaws of a bandage before you have convinced the investor that anyone is. Without that proven pain, there is no urgency. The investor's brain automatically reclassifies your startup as a nice-to-have product, and that triggers the quiet exit. To fix this, rebuild the sequence. First, quantify a specific external pain point with hard data. Second, identify the market drivers making it worse. Third, expose why competitors fall short. The answer now sits in the correct logical position. Venture capital allocation depends on the strength of a founder's conviction. This conviction relies on an unbroken chain of logic. If the data sequence is out of order, the argument loses its internal consistency, and the investor disengages. Before you send your deck to another inbox, there is a simple narrative sequence test you must run. It's called the 30-second slide title test. Go through your deck and read only the headlines of each slide. Ask yourself if a complete stranger could understand your entire business logic based on those titles alone. If your titles read like a disjointed list of industry buzzwords, your sequence is broken. But if those headlines flow together to form one cohesive, logical paragraph, your pitch is structurally sound. Passing this test guarantees you are answering the investor's subconscious questions in the exact order required to sustain their attention. You do not need to buy anything to run this test tonight and fix your sequencing on your own. The rules of logic are free. But if you want to eliminate the guesswork entirely, we built a structural shortcut. It's a $497 kit linked in the description below. The kit includes our VC-ready 16-slide pitch deck in Canva, giving you access to specific tech-forward and clinical professional design themes. More importantly, it includes the slide-by-slide VC instruction guide. This is a 16-page consulting manual built directly on investor psychology, ensuring you never answer the third question before the first one again. You can take the first step right now by auditing your own headlines. But if you are ready to secure your next round of funding, the exact blueprint is waiting for you in the description.